Hi there, welcome back to step 2 of the 10 steps to piping. This is step 2B. To be or not to be, we'll see. Well, that's step C, but anyway. So look, thanks for joining. I hope that you're making some progress, and I hope that you're having a lot of fun doing this. It's always fun to learn something new and to start feeling that sense of mastery. So if you are making progress, stick with it. If you're struggling a little bit, then just go back to that exercise 1. Make sure you can play the scale, and make sure that you can play exercise 2A, which is basically the G grace notes. So these little grace notes, once you master these, you'll have the fundamental basics you need to play embellishments, which are the short sort of notes between the theme notes and the scale. So it's not too hard to extend yourself from this point. Now last week we spoke about the G grace notes, and now we're going to talk about the E grace notes. So the E grace note basically is very much the same as the G grace note, but as the name says, it's E. Okay, so I'll play them for you. If you grab your practice chanter, you can just finger along. You don't necessarily have to play this part. You'll get a chance to practice a little bit later in the video. But right now, just to get an idea of that, how it looks on the chanter. So I've got the chanter set up here, and we'll go from low G to low A. Okay. So in the scale, that was a normal transition from low G to low A. No problems there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw a grace note in between those two notes. And the grace note in this case will be E. Okay. How is that grace note played? It's played by lifting the finger and dropping the finger. So I'll show you in slow motion. Low G, lift the grace note finger, transition. Now that's played very slowly. We'll play it a little bit quicker. Okay, and at the normal tempo, this is what it will sound like. Okay, dum bop. It's just like a tiny little note that's dropped in there, and that's the grace note. Low A to B, basically you'll play low A, lift, transition. Again, low A, grace note, transition. Did you get that? Good. B to C, B, grace note, transition. Now remember, you've got to drop the pinky finger. I'll play it again a bit quicker. Cool. And now you only play up to D on this particular exercise. So grace note, transition to D. Again, C, grace note, transition. A bit quicker. Okay, then coming down, D to C. Okay, pretty straightforward. Grace note down to C. The next one down is C to B. You'll need to remember to lift the pinky. Cool. Okay. And then B to low A. Lifting the grace note finger and transitioning to the low A. And then low A to low G. Great. Okay. So that's it. That's the E grace note. So what I'll do now is I'm going to play this for you for a couple of minutes slow, so you can practice and play along. And then I'm going to speed it up a bit for you so you can master it.